Hi there, I'm Cyan and welcome to Something Sciencey. This is the third part in the 5-part mini-series about life, and this episode is about the life that we see around us on Earth today. Now before I get into it, I want to apologise for the camera that is wobbling. It's because I don't have a stand, it's currently on a stack of pillows. But let's get back into it. All of life around us falls into one of 3 categories, and these are the domains of life. There are the eukaryotes, the archaea, and the prokaryotes. All of the prokaryotes and the archaea are single-celled, and they make up 2/3 of the species that live on our planet today. The eukaryotes, on the other hand, is where we fit. Life can be found in most places on this planet, and each is specialised to its specific niche. And while you can find life in all corners of the planet, there are still a few things that all life needs to survive. We all need water, and we all need to be living in the right temperature.
While all life on Earth developed in the oceans, only 15% of known life today actually lives in the oceans. This is because there's not a wide range of ecological niches, but it's also a little bit unfair because there are still vast stretches of ocean that we haven't explored yet.
Even though compared to land there's not much diversity in the ocean, there is a general rule of thumb that where there is water, there is life. Rainforests, for example, are very wet places, and there are millions of species of plants and fungi and animals, and of course the ever-present bacteria. There are also other places that have water but seem very dangerous to us as humans, but are actually really good for life. For example, volcanoes.
So I'm here on a volcano in Lanzarote, and volcanoes are some of the most fertile soils on Earth. As you can probably see over there, there's a lot of iron in the rocks, but more importantly to life, and especially plant life, there's also a lot of phosphorus. And that's what makes these soils so fertile.
As humans, we have a very narrow niche. If we're naked, we can tolerate very little hot or cold, and we dehydrate without water within a few days. But there are many species that thrive in areas that we can't survive, and we call these species extremophiles. For example, camels who live in the desert with very little water can last up to 40 times longer than humans without drinking. And some species, such as the Cope's grey tree frog, can actually survive being physically frozen, seeming to come back to life when they thaw. The archaeal domain of life is very well known for its extremophiles, with species of archaea happily living in underwater vents that reach 120 degrees C, while others are chilling at -20 without a care. They live in pools of acid or alkali, in really salty areas and under really high pressures. Many of these extreme areas have more than one of these features simultaneously, and only a few things can live in those areas. One of my favourites of these so-called polyextremophiles is a tiny animal called the tardigrade. I love these microscopic animals so much that I have written a song all about them. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, and also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the next instalment of my 5-part life series. But enough of that. Let's get back to the tardigrades. In a vacuum with no oxygen, probably in outer space, surely nothing could survive, but even there you will find something alive in this place. Just look for the tardigrades and you will realize that there are some tardigrades and they're doing fine. Oh yeah, water bear, look at you hibernate. You're just hanging out in a desiccated ton state. When there is water, you will reactivate. Water invertebrate or tardigrades. At -272, which is so cold nothing can move, you'd think that would be the end. Or at 151, hotter than out in the baking sun, that you wouldn't find any friends. But look for the tardigrades, and you will realize that there are some tardigrades, and they're doing fine. Oh yeah, water bear, look at you hibernate. You're just hanging out in a desiccated tun state. When there is water, you will reactivate. Water hardy, microscopic invertebrate or tardigrades. If the atmosphere was 6,000 times heavier, you would fear you'd be crushed to nothing at all. If you're bombarded with radiation, survived through 5 mass extinctions, wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, look at the tardigrades, and you will realize it's easy for the tardigrades. Yeah, they're doing fine. Oh yeah, water bear, look at you hibernate. You're just hanging out in a desiccated tun state. When there is water, you will reactivate. Water hardy, microscopic invertebrate or tardigrades. Even when you're awake, there's so much stress that you can take. Hot and cold and gamma rays. Ooh, tardigrades. Thanks for watching. Bye!